Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about 5:35 on a Saturday, and Boone and I are taking off from Phrom Phong, heading up to Sapan Taxin on the Chao Phraya River. Then we're heading across on the water taxi, I guess, to IconSiam. You can also take the dark green line across the river and then switch to the short gold line. I think it only has like 4 stops. I've been on it once or twice, but the free water taxi is a little funner. We were gonna jump in a tuk-tuk, but we just took a look at traffic and it was a murder getting up to Sapan Taxin, so the train's the way to go. And we are here at Phrom Phong. We go Asok, Nana, Plonchet, Chit Lom, Siam Central. Then we have to get on the dark green train, head on down, St. Louis, and here's Sapan Taxin. Right there's the water taxi. And it takes a little while to get here from Phrom Phong. I think it was about 30 minutes, but here we are at Sapan Taxin, and just follow the crowd. Probably 75% of them are going to be heading to the river and to the main pier. It's just the direction the train is going. That is where you'll walk, and it'll be pretty evident where you'll catch the water taxi pier or find it. They do a nice job of numbering and spelling it out. Exit 2 is going to be your best bet. Straight ahead you can see the river. Now there's the regular water taxis. I forget exactly, the orange, blue, that type of thing. They are for the locals. You're more than welcome to ride, but nobody's going to tell you which one goes in which direction. Or you can pay, I'm not sure, I think it's about $4 US, something like that, for a day pass on the tourist boat. It's a hop on, hop off. It stops a little early. First I was going to say 5 p.m., but Boone said it might go till 7. So just pay that little extra money, and they'll make announcements, this exit for the Grand Palace, that type of thing. The other water taxis, the orange and blue, they don't stop at all the different stops, so they might cruise right by the pier you want to exit. You'll find the free water taxi to go across to IconSiam here, and there's one to go up to Asia Teak. It's also free. And then there's a bunch of hotel. I just saw the Sheraton boat pull in. You're gonna have to show your room key, I'd assume, to get on one of those boats. It's the Chao Phraya tourist boat. And here it is. It says it runs from 9 a.m. until 6:30. And again, they give you a map, and it's touristy. They tell you to get off here for what errand and that type of thing. Yeah, Boone just checked, and it's $150. I'm not exactly sure. They used to have a tourist boat, and now this is kind of telling you to use the orange, yellow, and blue. So maybe they're just pushing you on to the regular water taxis now. I'm not exactly sure. And it used to be free. Maybe when the mall was brand new. It's now 8 baht to cross over, unless we're at the wrong place. I think I'll cough up the 8 baht. Not a problem. And there's our boat. Way up in the distance you can see the Ferris wheel. That's Asia Teak. Little touristy, but it's fun once in a while. They have a Ladyboy Cabaret show. And it's a beautiful evening. I think it's about 6:15. And this is the perfect time to be out here into the evening. And an easy walk from the Sapan Taxin BTS at the Labua Tower. Kind of made famous by the Hangover 2 movie. And a lot of history down in this area. This Chao Phraya River goes back a long time with the trade here in Bangkok. Up at Asia Teak, they have a replica of one of the ships that used to come up trading all kinds of things. I'd imagine rice, silk, on and on. Down the way, Khao San Road. You can't really take the water taxi there, but it gets you close, maybe a half mile away, maybe a little closer than that. And Khao San Road is Rice Road. Khao meaning rice. Hu Khao, I'm hungry for rice, or I'm just hungry. It's kind of like saying I'm hungry for bread in the US just means I'm hungry. And there goes one of the dinner boats. Booze Cruise. If you're in a big hurry to catch a dinner reservation or a movie, I would probably just stay on the train one extra stop. I think that's Thailand, the next stop, and then get on the Gold Line, and that'll take you right to IconSiam. And we're off, making the U-turn. Heading over to the newish, beautiful mall. Some high-end real estate, both condos and hotels here on the river. Be aware, if you want to sit up in the front seats like I did, you're going to get a little river spray. And there's the mall. The beautiful Peninsula Hotel. It's an expensive hotel. And about 5 minutes later, we're here. There's always some kind of party or festival happening. And during the holidays, they sure decorate it nice. And on the other side of the river is River City. That's another kind of touristy fun spot. You'll find art galleries. A lot of the dinner cruises take off from there. Looks like they have some traditional Thai dancing. And not far from the Savon Texan BTS, you'll have the Mandarin Oriental just across the way. One of the more expensive hotels in town, but not far below it. Trying to remember exactly where. I think it's in between the next hotel, which is the Shangri-La. There's a cool little bar right on the river called Jack's. And I guess Boone booked us a couple of tickets on the, I don't know what it is, if it's a booze cruise or a dinner cruise. I think she paid online and now she's swapping the tickets out. Don't know. And a lot of people think the Mahatma Khan King Power building is #1 tallest in Bangkok, but I believe these Magnolias waterfront residences beat them out as of 2018. And the one Bangkok mall is going to have a tower taller than both of them, from what I understand. And there's the Millennium Hilton. A lot of tourists in the area. And this is the low season. Lots of people, everybody out enjoying the evening. Good to see. This mall's definitely a high-end vibe compared to, say, Terminal 21. You'll find all your Gucci and that type of stores. Some more traditional Thai dance, I'd imagine. And down, I think it's the next level below, they even have a, what is it? Kind of like a replica floating market. Here comes the flags. Plenty of tour groups heading to the boats. And And I'm not really a mall guy, but it's as beautiful as you could build one. And again, I'll point out this is the slow season. When you're seeing all that talk on YouTube about nobody being here in Bangkok or Thailand, I don't know if they're looking in the right places. Here's a little of that water feature. And then this is a nice, easy way to ease in to some Thai street food. It's a little bit more, 200 baht. Here's some skewers. Many items, 20 baht a piece. All kinds of arts and crafts. T-shirts, elephant pants. It's almost like a little night market in the lower level here of the mall. Well, prices are going to be a little bit more than the night market. That's for sure. What's happening here? A little sushi. Yeah, there's many levels here. I think there's some kind of huge waterfall up on the top level, but I gotta fight my way through that crowd to get back to the dock and meet Boone. She wanted to answer some emails and she's just hanging out on the steps. So giving you a quick peek here at IconSiam. And the first level, right as you walk in from the outdoor pier area, is my favorite. I don't know if Boone would be happy with the prices compared to the regular street food stands, but it's still kind of fun. And once again, if this is the slow season, I think every single person visiting Thailand is here tonight. And the sun is going down. And they are lining up down here to get on the dinner cruises. I think our boat takes off in about 30 minutes. There's no shortage of boats going by. This one's probably going to the other side, the River Walk. I think it's called River Walk. River City. That's another big pickup point right at the base of the Sheraton Orchid. I used to hang out, or I still do, at Buddy's on Sukhumvit Soi 22, but I used to hang out with the head chef of the Sheraton Orchid. Nice guy. Then he transferred to a new Sheraton property in the Philippines. And here comes our boat, the Luxury White. All the crews standing at attention on the top deck. Looks pretty nice. Looks like they're laying out a pretty good spread. We'll take a peek. No complaints. Nice selection of desserts.
Here, the Luxury White. It's a pleasure to all of you here tonight. Hello. Good evening once again. And before we open the buffet, ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention please regarding our safety on board?
And we're starting off with some Thai classical dance. And they are asking everybody to sit down because it's very high tide and we're coming up to the lowest bridge. Oh, that is a pretty low bridge.
All right. Okay. The next one, the second bridge. The next one. Be careful. It's the lowest. I think it's really low. Please, watch out for the bridge and
Oh, this one's even lower.
Okay, what's up, please? Bow your head, bow your head. Nang long na ka. Please sit down, please. Sir, sis, have a seat, please. Please. Have a seat. Alright,
Yes.
be careful.
Ooh, this one's low.
Bow your head, please.
Whoa!
Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, on the left side of the boat now we are passing the beautiful Temple of the Dawn. You can see now the Temple of the Dawn on the left side, one of the oldest temple along Chopaya River for like over 300 years old. Alright, please take a picture.
We're heading past the Grand Palace. It's a beautiful night. Some quieter tables up front here. We're sticking close to the buffet for now. Rama A Bridge. I think they're saying we're making a U-turn. Some beautiful condos. Kind of a long birthday song, but I guess this is a birthday thing to do. Here goes one of the tugboats on the barges. And one of the watts in the background. Okay, I'm full now. I'm heading back to the stern. To the all-you-can-drink beer, man. We made that U-turn at the Rama Bridge, so we are heading back in the direction of IconSiam Mall. I assume we're going to go up by Asiatique, and because this is a 2-hour tour. There's some beautiful places to eat right on the river. This is on the Grand Palace side. I think I've been in a few of these places. Right behind Wat Po and the Grand Palace, yeah. And there's the Royal Thai Navy headquarters. This is probably where they keep the royal barge. Maybe right over here. I know I've seen that a couple of times on the water taxi. Beautiful evening, no rain. We lucked out. Okay, that is pretty low. I'm not sure that would clear the OSHA safety standards, but it's still fun.
All right, yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can
This
we
one's
wait
a little
for
higher.
after the cabaret, please? Sorry. All your requests, we will do that after cabaret. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our second show? Who's excited? All right. Please welcome the Cabaret Show!
Cabaret show normally means ladyboy show.
Sawadee krap. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Cabaret Show.
I hear some YMCA on the boat up ahead. Here's another beautiful restaurant right on the waterfront, right near the Millennium Hilton. There's a closer look at that river city. You can also catch the whatever these are, dinner boats, booze cruises. And that's the beautiful Sheraton Orchid. Plenty of traffic on the river. Siam Yacht Club. I think I was at a buffet there years ago, like 2015, something like that. Using a bunch of Sheraton points back in the day. And the IconSiam over on the Thailand side of the river. That area was super popular. It still is, but about 10 years ago, everybody was moving over there. It was just a little more difficult to get to, and it still kind of is, but now the train's going over there and all. So people were getting incredible deals, buying condos. I know 2 or 3 people that are over there. Still kind of an artsy little area, Thailand. I did a couple of videos, and one of them I called it the Brooklyn of Bangkok. I'm not sure it's exactly that artsy or trendy, but it's a nice spot. Something's going on there. A lot of birthday and anniversary celebrations. And I'm no huge hotel aficionado, but the Mandarin Oriental and the Shangri-La, they're always in the conversation. They're some of the nicer hotels here in Bangkok, much less Southeast Asia. And there's a pretty nice, I'd assume, charter boat. Beautiful. And I apologize, it's escaping me. It's not the Sakhumvit pier, but it's right at the Sakhumvit BTS, and that's the Sakhumvit Bridge. And right there, fun little spot, Jack's Bar. Kind of an unusual spot for a dive bar in between a couple of 5-star hotels. But that's the great thing about Bangkok. You can be in a $900 a night hotel and walk right downstairs and there'll be street food stands. Going on about 950. That's the Ferris wheel from Asia Teak. I've described it as, if you're familiar with Southern California and San Diego Seaport Village, it's similar, just a little touristy spot right on the river, but it's still nice. And if you want to come down and at least experience a short boat ride, a little longer than just going across to the mall, you can go Sakhumvit and jump on the, well, it used to be free up to Asia Teak. I assume it still is, but the boat to get over to the mall used to be free, but who knows, maybe I was gonna say maybe folks are using it to commute across the river, but I think there's easier ways. Heck, you can walk across 99% of these bridges. Hey, thank you so much for coming along. A pretty nice night. We had unlimited grilled shrimp, all kinds of seafood, sashimi, sushi, ladyboy review, and free flow chong. Just another great Bangkok evening. I appreciate you watching. We're going to be pulling in here in the next half hour. You have a great evening. More videos from Bangkok, Thailand. We'll see you really soon.